welcome back. In the last video, we learned all about loops in C++. Today, we are going to use loops for pattern printing in C++. If you are preparing for placements or college exams, this topic is super important. What are pattern? Pattern printing means using loop, mostly nested loop, to print star, numbers or any shape. We can print pattern of square, we can print pattern of triangle, we can print pattern of pyramid using nested loop. In pattern printing, every row and every column is controlled separately. This is our rows, this is our column. So we are using nested loop. In nested loop, we are going to use 2 loops and 4. This will be our outer loop and this will be our inner loop. Outer loop will control rows, inner loop will control columns. So outer loop will iterate in these rows and inner loop will iterate on these columns. That's how we are going to print the pattern. Let's start with simple patterns and slowly move to the complex one. Let's print this square on our console. Here you can see our number of rows are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we can say our outer loop will run from 1 to 5. Similarly, our columns are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So our inner loop will also run for 5 times. So what will be the code for this pattern? Int row equals to 1, row less than equals to 5. We are moving from 1 to 5 and our updation will be 1 plus plus, because we are incrementing for every iteration. For every row we are running another inner loop which is helping in printing the start pattern. Int call equals to 1, call less than equals to 5, call plus plus. Here this should be a row plus plus because we are using a row. Now we want to print stars, so we will write cout star. One more thing, here you can see first we are at row 1 and for row 1 we are printing these 5 stars, but after printing these 5 stars we are changing the new line. After printing stars we are changing the line, so we have to include endl, basically, which is end of line. Then after we can move ahead. Let's look at the code. Let's first create the file pattern.cpp hashtag include iostream using namespace std int main for int row equals to 1, row less than equals to 5, row plus plus. This is our outer loop. For int call equals to 1, call less than 5, call plus plus. This is our inner loop. We are printing star here. After printing all the stars in a row, we are moving to the next line. We will write cout and let's run it. Here you can see it is printing star. If you want to add a space in between after printing star, just give a space here. So I already told you, whatever you write in double quotes, C++ consider as a string. So even if you give a space in double quotes, C++ will also consider that. So here you can see we have a square of stars. Let's move to the next pattern, which is our pattern. Here you can see it is in a triangle. What is the number of rows? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What is the number of column? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we know rows is 5, columns is 5. So our loop will start from, so we know our outer loop will run 1 to 5, our inner loop run from 1 to 5, but here you can see we have to print stars only in this portion. Let's observe something. When we have a I1, we are running j only once. When I have a 2, we are running j2. When we have I equals to 3, we are running j over 3 times. When I is 4, j running 1, 2, 3, 4. When I is 5, we are running 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here you can see For every I, we are only running till these numbers, and these numbers are equivalent to I. Here for I ending at I, for I2 ending at 2, for I3 ending at 3, 4 ending at 4, for 5 ending at 5. So it is decided our outer loop will run till 5, but our inner loop will run till I, right? Because at every iteration we are ending at these numbers which is exactly equals to the I. So we can say we are ending our inner loop at I. So what will be the code? For int row equals to 1, row less than equals to 5, row plus plus. This is our outer loop. For int call 1, okay, it always starting at 1, call less than equals to I, it is ending at I and call plus plus. Cout star, after print stars at every row, we will move to the next line. Cout handle. Let's run this code. Our rows will run from 1 to 5, but for a column we have to run from 1 to I. So our okay, we are not using I, we are using row. So remember that, just write it here, row. So our code is printing triangle. Let's move to the next pattern. Look at this pattern. First we have to figure out number of rows and number of columns. This pattern is exactly similar to this one, but it is in a inverse. What are the number of rows? 1 2 3 4 5. What are the number of columns? 1 2 3 4 5. Our outer loop will run 1 to 5, but for inner loops we have to look at the condition. Here you can see, for row 1 column is running for 5 times, for row 2 column running 4 times, for row 3 column running 3 times, for row 4 column running 2 times, for row 5 column running 1 time. These numbers are in reverse order. So our outer loop run from 1 to 5 and our inner loop will run from 5 to 1. But we have to look at this. At row 1 we are printing 5 star, at row 2 we are printing 4 star. So what's happening? We are decreasing from here. So can I write minus row plus 1? If I at the row 1, when I am at this row, I have to print 5 star. So you can write 5. Okay, but when I am at this row, I can not print 5, I have to print 4. So somehow I have to reduce. So can I write 5 minus I, 5 minus row? If we have a 5 minus, what is the value of row? 2. It will become 3, but I am in need of 4. So I will plus 1 here. So what will be the answer over here? 4. Similarly we can write here 5 minus 1 plus 1, it will 5. And for row 3 we can write 5 minus 3 plus 1, it will become 3. At the row 4 we can write 5 minus 4 plus 1, it will become 2. So that's how we are controlling our inner loops. Let's look at the code. Our rows will move from 1 to 5. Our columns will be reducing at every time. So what we can do, we can run from 1 and we go till 5 minus row plus 1. Let's run our code. Here you can see it is printing. Let's look at the another pattern. What are the number of rows? 1 2 3 4 5. What are the number of columns? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. We can say our number of columns for row 5 we have 9 columns. For this row we have 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. For this row we have 1 2 3 4 5. If you observe the pattern, if I write 5 into 2, it will become 10. If I write 4 into 2, it will become 8. If I write 3 into 2, it will become 6. Right? Let's write it here. 3 4 3, it will become 6. 4 4, it will become 8. 4 5, it will become 10. And what are the number of stars for these rows? Here you can see it's 5, it's 7, it's 9. You can see it is 1 lesser. So can I write our number of columns will be 2 into n minus 1 and our n is here 5. Here you can see this formula is printing for this row which is 9 star, but in row 4 we have to print. So what will be our formula? 2 into row minus 1, because when we are at row 1, 2 into row minus 1, our column will be 2 into 1 minus 1, it is a 1. Here we have to print 1. If we are at row 2, our number of star will be 2 into 2 minus 1, it is 3. Here you can see it will print 3 and so on. So we are deciding number of stars to be printed based on our number of rows. Let's write a code. For int row equals to 1, row less than equals to 5, row plus plus 4 int call equals to 1, call less than equals to 2 into I minus 1, call plus plus cout star cout handle. Here you can see our outer loop will run from 1 to 5, our inner loop will run 1 to 2 into row minus 1, 2 into, let's run it. Here you can see it is printing 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. It is printing number of stars correctly, but here is one thing we have to include. Here you can see before printing star we have to print space also, because until or unless you don't specify the space, console or C++ won't understand it. So we have to mention space, and you can see the pattern looks exactly similar to the our inverted. So before printing the stars we have to print the spaces also. For int space equals to 5 minus row space greater than equals to row space minus minus cout space. We already looked this type of code in previous pattern. So let's run our code. You can see our loop will run from 1 to 5. Before printing star we have to print spaces. For printing spaces we will write another loop. For int space equals to 5 minus row space greater than equals to 1 space minus minus cout. Let's run it. Okay, this is printing kind of weird. Oh, what's happening here? We are also including space here. If we remove from here, we can print it like this. If you want to with the space, just add one space here, and let's try. Okay, so we have to 1 2 3 more spaces here. Okay, there is an extra space. Let's remove it. Run it again. Yeah, this is printing correctly. Just you have to look how many spaces. Here you need 3 spaces, and here you have 1 space here and 1 space here. This will print our pyramid pattern. Let's move to the next pattern. Our next pattern is 1 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4. Here you can see it is similar to our triangle pattern, but instead of star we are using number. You can figure out the number of rows: 1 2 3 4 5. Number of columns: 1 2 3 4 5. Instead of stars, what we are printing, for every row we are printing column. So for row 1 we are printing column 1, for row 2 we are printing column 1 2, for row 3 we are printing column 1 2 3, for row 4 we are printing 1 2 3 4, for row 5 we are printing 1 2 3 4 5. It is our pattern. So instead of printing star, can we print J? Because it is J, right? For every row we are printing some J. So instead of writing star we can write J. Let's look at the code. Let's remove it here. Our outer loop will run from 1 to 5, but our inner loop will run from 1 to J. Our inner loop will run from 1 to row. Then what we are printing here? We are printing column itself. Let's run it. It is printing correctly because column we are initializing from 1 and we are going to till row number. So initially if we have a row 1, then it will print 1. If we have row 2, it will goes to till 2 and it will print 1 and 2. You can also add space here. You can get a spaces also. Let's move to the another pattern. It is similar to our triangle pattern, but what we have changed here now, for row 1 it is printing 1, for row 2 it printing 2 3, row 3 it is printing 4 5 6. So what's happening, it is basically printing 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. So how can we print this number? Just declare one more variable starting from 1. At every iteration we will increase our num. Initially num was 1 here. In this case our num will become 2 3. Here num will become 4 5 6. Let's write what will be our code. Int num equals to 1. Our outer loop will be same into 5. Our inner loop also same. And what we are printing? We are printing column, right? No, we are not printing column. We are printing num. Initially we had a num 1. After printing 1, num will increase by 1. So in second row, first it will print 2, then it will increase, then it will print 3. Then in next row it first print 4, then it will increase by 1, then it will print 5, then increase by 1, it will print 6. So it will keep increasing and keep printing till the end of loops. Let's write the code. Our outer loop will be 1 to 5. Our inner loop will be from 1 to row. We just need to declare a variable num from 1, and here we will be printing our variable num, and after printing it we are increasing it by 1. Let's run it. It is printing our 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14. Okay, these are the patterns we have practiced. You can find more patterns on Google and other websites. So try it yourself, because pattern is very important. Some of the coding rounds or placements asks this kind of questions. Also this is helps in logic building related to nested loop, because in future when you are going to learn DS, most of the time you are playing with the nested loops, so you should know how nested loops are working. Thank you everyone, have a nice day.